And the lights worked well, and everything worked well, suction worked well.
Majority of lot of come from Martin and from medical.
चल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Please take your seats. Workers at India House, and on behalf of all the trustees and board of directors and members of India House, I am honored to welcome you all. It is a very great occasion for Houston, for Indian American community of Houston, and our medical community and all Houstonians. As this occasion we are celebrating the establishment of a new type of partnership between the #1 hospital treating cancer patients in the country, MD Anderson Hospital, and establishing new partnership with Delhi State Cancer Institute. And today, I understand I was not able to join that, but this afternoon, MOU has been signed between the two institutions, and Dr. DePino, who is the President and CEO of MD Anderson, is here with us, and Dr. Rajesh Grover, who is the Director and the CEO of Delhi State Cancer Institute, is here, and we want to welcome both of you and your team members and congratulate all of you for this great partnership. I would like to request Dr. Sen Pathak to come and introduce our first speaker.
Good evening. I have been given only 1 minute to introduce. So I'm going to obey the order of my elder. It's great pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Oliver Bogler, who has a PhD degree from the Ludwig Institute, UK. He came to this country, he spent a good deal of time with a friend of mine, Bev Kevaney, and Bev Kevaney, through him I knew everything about you, but all good things I knew about you. He joined MD Anderson in 2005 as an associate professor in the neurosurgery department, and very quickly ascended to senior vice president of academic affairs. He has 3 heads. He is also professor of neurosurgery, associate dean in the University of Texas Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, also a professor at Baylor College of Medicine. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Oliver Bogler. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I just want to express my gratitude to the team from Delhi State Cancer Institute for coming to visit us, for working with us for the past 3 years to realize this joint dream of signing an MOU and collaborating in our joint fight against cancer. And really appreciate the work that's gone in from your side, Dr. Grover. I'd also like to thank the faculty at MD Anderson for taking care of this important work and for getting us started with some fantastic opportunities to collaborate. Thank you very much.
Professor Sen Pathak, once more please. Next speaker.
This time I can take a little bit longer because I have to introduce our president, Dr. Ronald DePino, who has an MD degree. He is the 4th president under whom I am serving in MD Anderson Cancer Center. Dr. DePino has tremendous background, and if I start reading it, it is going to take too much time. So only 1 or 2 sentences I want to speak about him. He is the first person in the history of MD Anderson Cancer Center who is a member of National Academy of Sciences. He has received numerous awards, which I am not going to narrate because it will take half an hour. He has published extensively in the area of cancer, aging, and my favorite subject, telomere biology. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming the president of MD Anderson, Dr. Ronald DePino.
Thank you very much. You still can't get that pay raise. Just a few moments ago, I toured clinics here that are designed to really help the community, the Indian community here. And that is a reflection, a capsule of, on a much greater scale, what we heard about earlier today, as to what the nation of India is doing to help its people. But there's a culture of caring, there's a culture of giving back to the community, and to see clinics here in this center be focused on community health speaks volumes for this community, and I congratulate you on this wonderful, wonderful structure here and this community center. Earlier today, we signed a memorandum of understanding between the institutions, and as I explained at the time, our global academic program is a program that really is very much in line with the mission of the institution, which is to eradicate cancer both in this country and around the world, and to do so through the excellence of our people, as well as through prevention, research, and patient care. So it is very important to us that we establish relationships with institutions that share our passion for making cancer history, that put patients first and put patient care at the very center of what their activities are, and to do so in a way that really drives not only the most significant standard of care available, but also driving new standards of care for tomorrow. In order for us to do that as a field, we have to work together. MD Anderson is great because of the people it has and the institution that it collaborates with. So this is a relationship of mutual respect, of one that we can share together to learn from each other and to ultimately impact on an enormous humanitarian crisis facing the world. So I was very impressed with Director Grover's institute and his passion for doing exactly that, and also extremely impressed with the Secretary's commitment from the government of Delhi to really take care of their people. We saw that both on a micro level here at this community center, but on a much grander scale in Delhi. So I look forward to decades of collaboration ahead where we can someday gather together and celebrate having conquered this dreaded disease. So I thank you for the honor of our relationship, and I look forward to many, many outstanding activities for the good of our people. Thank you very much.
I would like to say a few words about this facility. Many of you have visited this India House several times, and for some of you it may be the first visit. I'd like to say a few words. This is the dream of about 40 years.
I have the privilege of introducing Dr. R.K. Grover, my good friend and very hard-working guy. He works day and night. I don't know when he goes to sleep. I've not seen him sleeping. He has called me from India at 3 o'clock time in India. He has called me at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know when he goes to sleep. So I'm really delighted to be here to introduce Dr. Grover. His education and experience are too extensive for me to list. I will say he is extremely passionate about what he does. As a specialist in clinical oncology, he has traveled the world, from Japan to Russia to France and beyond, to learn about various new concepts and technologies in the treatment of cancer, which makes him expert in the field of cancer. As a director and CEO of Delhi State Cancer Institute, Dr. Rajesh K. Grover has taken this new hospital to an international level in the area of education, clinical, academic, and research. The Delhi State Cancer Institute is a state-of-art institution that provides comprehensive treatment to cancer patients with all the latest equipment and technologies. Dr. Grover is a very hardworking person and a very dedicated man. He cares about patients. I know many times when patients come to him, they don't have money, he gives his own money from his own pocket. Not once, many times he has done it. He goes, like I said, he goes to the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning and he's there until midnight. I haven't known many people who work as hard as he does. In fact, we call him Hanumanji. And some of you know, Hanumanji is a Hindu god who does everything, everywhere, anything, anywhere, anytime. Because of his hard work, guidance, and dedication, we are all here this evening to celebrate the exciting partnership with MD Anderson Cancer Institute. Dr. Grover is an excellent cook. He is a poet. I think we will be hearing his poetry. And he is a singer also. And tonight, he wanted to cook food for all 150 people. And it took me half an hour to convince him, no, his food will not be allowed at India House. That's how I convinced him. So please help me welcome Dr. R.K. Grover to the podium and let's listen to him. Thank you. So you want to hear some poetry?
Thank you very much, Dr. Dattaji, for your very kind words. I feel humble, and I know I'm not worth that much, but you have made me feel that great. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that justice or not, but yes, I'm very grateful to you. Well, today for me is a very important day in my life, in my career. I've been looking for this day for maybe almost 25 years. It was my dream to create a wonderful cancer institute in the country. I knew ever since I came to this specialty, I was very young at that time. Fortunately, I was groomed in a very good institution at that time in PGI Chandigarh. We had the wonderful facilities. In 85, I shifted to Delhi, and I was surprised to see in Delhi and around the facilities were very poor, which was almost shocking for me, that being the capital and there were institutions with very big names, but still the facilities cancer treatment were almost much below the standard. So ever since then, I started struggling. Yes, we must create a wonderful cancer institution in Delhi itself, and from 86 onward the struggle started. When there were hide and seek, there were moments of happiness, hope, and at the same time moments of despair. The only thing is, yes, I kept my heart thinking that yes, let's keep working, someday the dawn would be there. And I'm very grateful to the opportunities that came my way, my friends, my colleagues, even my foes, because they always give me the opportunity to become stronger. So I'm grateful to my foes as well as to my friends. With passage of time, yes, ultimately when the hairs became a little grey, the same statement carried a little more weight, which probably 25 years back it was not considered that important, but same statement after 25 years carried a little more weight, because of which probably we reached the stage that with the help of government officials and my colleagues and all, we could create a wonderful cancer institute, Delhi State Cancer Institute, which you all have seen. But here also I would say it's just a very small step which we have taken. There is still a long way to go, miles and miles to go. But you are giving us a recognition by joining hands with us, making us a sister institution. I'm sure will be a great impetus for us back home and for our people. All of us with my team, I'm sure would be very happy, and my people sitting back home in the institution also would be waiting for this great news and the video coverage, and also would be feeling very happy. I'm so grateful to everybody in MD Anderson Cancer Center. I fall short of words in expressing my feelings, my gratefulness. But yes, still I would mention some of the people who had been instrumental in starting this and reaching it till this stage. The whole story was started by Dr. Sen Pathak when he came to the institute about 4 years back. And the seed was conceived in Vrindavan, which is one of the very holy city in North India. And there is a birthplace of Lord Krishna close by, and probably that's a place where he had a lot of love stories with his beloved Radha. So that was a place from where this story had started. And probably that's why it has taken the blessings of God also, that within the span of just about 3 years, we have been able to reach this stage where we are at the entry level, and MD Anderson already at the peak. And still you could bend down to accept us and shake hands with us. I'm so grateful to you, and thank you very much for the same. I would rather say, from the institute which I started, Moonshot program, I think I'm taking back moon to my home, to my institution. And this for me, this is just like a moon that has been given to all of us over here. I'm grateful to Dr. Sen Pathak, and who started this entire process, and it followed by Dr. Varsha Gandhi, Dr. Bharat Agarwal, and Dr. Kapil Mehta, Dr. Milind Javle. We all started coming, and then Dr. Bogler came with his team, and Dr. Kian Ang came with his team, and Dr. John Mendelsohn was there. So I'm very grateful that all must have given a positive feedback that we could reach this stage. And it was Dr. Pino who ultimately has put the stamp. I'm so grateful to you, sir, for accepting us and giving us the status. But I assure you that you'll always feel proud of our association with you. Jointly we work together, and we'll certainly achieve all those milestones we must achieve for the welfare of the mankind. And then the biggest impetus which has come probably from the society, which one expects that what the big people are giving back to society, is Dr. Durga Agarwal, Mrs. Agarwal, Mr. Anil Agarwal. They are the people who have given us so much catalyst at every stage. Wherever we had any problem, they were always there to solve the problems. So we never felt it. Even today also, some confusion about the shuttle, and Anil came back all the way to pick us up from hotels, and probably I think this was a too great a gesture. Same thing happened with Dr. Durga. Whenever anything we require, sitting in Houston, he helps us solve our problems in Delhi also. So that's his reach. So we are grateful to all of you, and I'm sure I'm going back with very happy moments and very happy memories. I would say this is just a beginning of our relation. We have to cover a lot of ground, and you'll always find us walking shoulder to shoulder to MD Anderson, and so that together we'll be able to achieve many more such milestones which we must achieve. Again, I would say I'm so grateful to all of you. And then I have some more people who have been instrumental in reaching this stage, and also in organizing this event today, especially the India House, who have been very helpful and very kind enough to sponsor this activity on their shoulder. I'm grateful to Mr. Yala Mancheli, Dr. Virendra Mathur, who have been comparing the program, Dr. Nalini Mathur, Mr. Kul Uppal, Mr. Jiten Agarwal, and Devi Rumta, and maybe if I might have missed somebody's name, it must be inadvertently. It was not my intention, so please forgive me if I'm missing somebody. But I'm grateful to all of you, and above all, to the Almighty, my parents, my friends. I'm extremely grateful, and thank you very much for giving this honor. Thanks a lot. I have something for Mrs. Ang. Just put it up there. Young Ang, who missed today, he came to our shoot in the first week of March and left some very wonderful pleasant memories. It's sad that we are missing not having him here today, and this event which we reached today over here, a lot of contribution was by Dr. Kian Ang was there. We have some of his photographs which we want to give to Mrs. Ang as a memory from DSCI. I'm sure she would like to cherish those moments again. Again, in his memory, I wanted to dedicate a few lines of a song. I think it's a Hindi song, but we have given the English translation of the song to all those who do not understand Hindi. Anilji, just listen to everyone. For those who understand Hindi, probably they would know. First, give to those who do not understand Hindi, though. Yeah. The song from old Hindi movie, which says, "O jaane wale ho sake to lord ke aana, O noble departed soul, please do come back if possible." That's the meaning of that. Dr. So I dedicate this song to Dr. Kian Ang. हो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना, हो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना, ये ठाठ तू ये बाट कहीं भूल न जाना, हो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना। बचपन के तेरे मीत तेरे संग के सहारे, बचपन के तेरे मीत तेरे संग के सहारे, ढूंढेंगे तुझे गली गली सब ये गम के मारे, पूछेगी हर निगाह कल तेरा ठिकाना, ओ जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना। दे दे के आवाज कोई हर घड़ी बुलाए, दे दे के आवाज कोई हर घड़ी आए कभी लौट के ना आए, है भेद ये कैसा कोई कुछ तो बताना, वो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना, ये ठाठ तू ये बाट कहीं भूल न जाना, वो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना।
Thank you very much, Dr. Grover. It was wonderful, and the sentiments that you expressed were even more wonderful. I think probably all of you are wondering if there are just going to be speeches or some nourishment as well. Well, the time has come, so we are going to start that, and along with that, we have planned a short segment of some entertainment as well. I'll now request Nalini Mathur to come and organize. She's the one who has organized the entertainment part, and she will direct.
I haven't said anything yet. After doing the most serious business this afternoon, I thought it will be very appropriate if we have little entertainment for this evening. And we will begin with our entertainment program with the dance performance by Madhuri Vasudevan. She's a physician, she's an endocrinologist, and I have known her since she was born in this city. And she has grown up to be a physician with 2 little kids. And don't be surprised if the daughter comes up here and start dancing with her. Madhuri Vasudevan.
Namaste, everybody. Thank you very much to the India House and to Dr. Mathur and Nalini Aunty for allowing me and our family to be a part of this wonderful and unique occasion. I have prepared 2 dances. The first will be this item, and then subsequently a shorter one. This dance is from the traditional style of dance called Bharatanatyam, which hails from the southern part of India, one of the most ancient forms of classical Indian dance. It is a poem composed by a famous poet. His name is Kalidasa. One of the many famous literary works of this poem is called a Ritu Samhara. This is a poem about the season of rain. So I thought it was apropos with all of the thunderstorms we've had recently and trees falling and then the benefits of rain, flowers blooming. Just to give you a little description so that you will understand in the dance itself. The beginning of the dance starts by the poet using a metaphor for the procession of the elephant parade as it walks through the jungle. The sounds that the elephant's feet make on the ground that sound like the drums beating heavily. The flashes of lightning up ahead that we can see. He then describes the coming of the rain clouds as a king in a procession. Describes how beautifully the rain, as it comes, is unified like the lover, the man, and the woman. This is the literal translation of the first part. The second part of the dance is more improvisatory and is set to instrumental music. So it allows the dancer to use dance movements, facial expressions, hand gestures, and footwork to describe some of the unique aspects of the rain season. For example, the water that flows and the beautiful flowers that bloom, birds that fly at the top of a tree, so grand with branches, bees that fly into the lotus flower and take off in flight. Finally, it describes a deer jumping with dance-like movements gingerly through the forest, putting the little baby deers to sleep. And the final section of the dance describes in greater detail, with more footwork, the beautiful peacock as it opens its feathers in a graceful movement. The final section of the dance, this is only 7 minutes long, I'm just giving you a long description. The final section of the dance is more footwork than anything else, so it doesn't really tell a story, but it just shows the physical aspect of classical Indian dance. Thank you. This is called Ritu Samhara.
Oh
तुम इश्क बिना क्या जीना यारो, इश्क बिना क्या मरना यारो, गुड़ से मीठा इश्क इश्क, इमली से खट्टा इश्क इश्क, वादा ये पक्का इश्क इश्क, धागा ये कच्चा इश्क इश्क। घने 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 गिरे गिरे आए बदला, घने घने गोर का है छाए बदला, चमक धमक मुझे बदला के डमके, चमक चमक देखो बिजलियां चमके, मन धड़काए बदलवा, मन धड़काए बदलवा, मन धड़काए बदलवा। काले मेरा पानी तो so
God, this is supposed to give you guys.
हमारे ग्रोवर साहब ने बोला वो जाने वाले हो सके तो लौट के आना। हाँ वो फिर गाएंगे, हमारे बाद वही गाएंगे। बट आई वॉन्ट टू टेल what feeling we have towards our mother country. Okay? हमारी माँ के लिए क्या है? जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, हो भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता है ढेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा, ओ भारत देश है मेरा। जहाँ किसी नगर पे किसी द्वार पर कोई न ताला डाले, कोई न ताला डाले, जहाँ प्रेम की बंसी जहाँ बजाता है ये शाम सवेरा, ये भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, जहाँ सत्य अहिंसा और धर्म का पग पग लगता है ढेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा। Thank you. Growers up together.
Well, our star singer is not in a seat. Where is he? Dr. Grover? Huh? Okay, there he is. It's your turn, Dr. Grover. Oh, the whole stage is yours.
You're prepared. Your sound is going to come up now. Oh, he's here. You can't buy it now. Whichever song you want. Whichever you want. Whatever you want. Sure. Whatever you want. This is your day.
All of you must be knowing, but I want you all of you joining me in saying कोई ना, मैं तो झूठ बोलिया कोई ना. ओए एवें दुनिया दे दुआई झूठा पाउंदी शोर ते अपने दिल तो पूछ के वे कौन नहीं चोर ते मैं झूठ बोलिया कोई ना कि मैं तुर तोलिया कोई ना कि मैं जहर तोलिया कोई ना भाई कोई ना भाई कोई ना ओ हट के राजी बच के आओ Just a non-film song describing when people from two backgrounds, similar background, they are traveling in a train. When people from two similar backgrounds are traveling in the train, so what kind of conversation do they have? So in the train, they are different from culture background. So just telling them what conversation they'll have. रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो बंगाली, रेल में बैठे तो बंगाली, रेल में रसगुल्ला रसगुल्ला होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो मद्रासी, रेल में बैठे तो मद्रासी, रेल में इडली डोसा होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो एंग्लो इंडियन, रेल में बैठे तो एंग्लो इंडियन, रेल में डार्लिंग डियर होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो पंजाबी, रेल में बैठे तो पंजाबी, रेल में बल्ले 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 होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो स्टूडेंट, रेल में बैठे तो स्टूडेंट, रेल में स्ट्राइक कराओ होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो प्रिंसिपल, रेल में बैठे तो प्रिंसिपल, रेल में डिसिप्लिन होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो इंजीनियर, रेल में बैठे तो इंजीनियर, रेल में एसी होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में बैठे तो डॉक्टर, रेल में बैठे तो डॉक्टर, रेल में टीबी कैंसर होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए रे, रेल में जाना ना ना जाना ना ना होए।
That was great, Dr. Grover. You built a tempo with this, on this high tempo, on this high note. Our entertainment program is finished, and somebody wants to close and thank everybody for coming.
Well, we are very thankful to all of you who took the time off for this evening, especially after a full working day and knowing that it might run late. But we are very thankful that you took the time to come. I hope you didn't get bored completely. And of course, if you got bored, then Dr. Grover's song woke you up. I am very thankful also to Jay Guerrero, who was, I don't know if he's still here, but he is the chief of staff of this district on behalf of Senator Cornyn, the senior senator of Texas. And he was here with Senator Cornyn's message of good wishes for this partnership. We are very thankful to some very senior people, professionals. You probably don't know, Dr. Shinoe is a big engineer. Dr. Ganju has just left, and Dr. Shetty is a big banker. And we are very thankful. And the performers especially the two lovely dancers, and then the group of Hame Kapela, and Dr. Arun Mukhopadhyay, who is a senior gastroenterologist and teacher at Baylor College of Medicine, and the person who was giving him sangat on tabla is also a senior physician. Now he's completed his training and he's on the faculty of Baylor College of Medicine, Dr. Sanjeev Vasudevan. And if you didn't notice, the family of Mukhopadhyay and Vasudevan were stars of the evening. So many of the family were participating. Let's give them a big hand. And I'm very thankful to Neha Reddy, who does not live in Houston, but he happened to be here, and she was good enough to do that, and the group of Rupal Mehta and her team, and everybody, all of you who spend the time to be here. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.